Hi, today I'm going to show you how to create some templates using Notion. Notion is a really great productivity app. I use it for notes and to-dos and a bunch of other things. And while it comes with a bunch of templates that you can use out of the box, I like to create my own. Because usually I know exactly how I want a page to look, and I want it to look exactly like that, not like something that Notion happened to design. And thankfully, there is a way to do that. To show you how to do that, I've broken it up into 3 steps. The first step is creating a button on a page that will automatically create a new section on that page. So let's look at that. Here is a sample page. The title is JavaScript, so it's a page about that. We have a header, we have a divider line, we have some bullets with some information, and we have a callout box with a summary. Now, if I wanted to create a new section and I wanted it to be the exact same style as this section, there are 2 inefficient ways to do it and then 1 efficient way to do it using templates. So let's look at the inefficient ones first. I can start by clicking on a new line, typing slash and then h1, which gives me my heading 1 option. I'll fill in some info here on a new line. We'll do slash div to get the divider. Then on a new line, slash bulleted list to get a bulleted list. Just going to type in some generic filler info, and then on a new line, slash callout box, so that I can get this nice little callout box. All right, awesome. So I've created a new section. It's styled exactly like this one, but it took a while to kind of manually write out all the styling stuff. Not very efficient. Another approach, so I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Another one is to copy paste it. So I'm going to copy this entire section, and then I'm just going to paste it. I have to delete this random line that it automatically created when it did that. And I'm going to have to go in and manually change all of these to some sort of new section title and some sort of new info that's going to be included here. And I would have to go through and do that with all of them. Slightly more efficient than the other approach, but really not by much. The best way is to just use templates. Templates give you a nice little button that you can push, and it'll automatically create this new section for you every time, and you can do it a million times. So let's look at how you can use templates to do that. I'm going to delete this. First step, you click on a new line. We're going to do the slash and then type template. We don't need to type the entire thing out. We see template button pop up, select it. It gives you this nice little block. It automatically says add a new to-do. That's just the default. You can change it to whatever. For this, I'm going to say add a new section. It also adds this to-do option. I'm going to delete that. And instead, I'm basically going to type out everything that I typed out the first time. So H1 to get my heading, put in some filler text so that it doesn't forget it, div, and then a bulleted list, some filler text again, and then a callout box. Yay. Now, I don't have to delete all of these each time, so I'm just going to delete them now. I had to fill them in so that there was some filler text just for the time being, but I can delete it now and everything ends up working perfectly. Now that I have this entire thing built out, I see that it has everything that I want. It has the heading, it has the div, it has the bulleted list, it has the callout box. It's all exactly designed exactly like this. And it's called add a new section. All I have to do now is click close, and that's automatically saved. If I want a new section, click this button, and blammo, there's a new section. It's designed exactly how I want. So here is a new section with some new info and a new summary. I can add another section. And in fact, I can keep on going on and on and on infinitely. I can add as many of these sections as I want, which is pretty great, much more efficient than the other approach. Now, that's step one. Step two is creating a new page. So to do that, I have to choose a parent page because every page is nested inside of another page when it comes to Notion. So I've chosen this to be my parent page. I'm going to click on a new line, do /template, just like before. Just like before, I'm going to change this from add a new to do. This time it's going to be add a new page. And this time I'm going to delete this block, but I'm not going to put anything in it. And at this point, I'm going to close it. So I have a new button, but it doesn't do anything. Clicking it just doesn't really do anything. I mean, it technically created that, but that is kind of accidental. I want it to create a new page. To do that, I need to actually create a new page. So I'll do /page, and then I get this nice new page. And let's say on this page, I want it to have a table of contents. So I can type that in. And then below that, I want it to have a heading 1. It's basically going to look exactly like the other page looked like. It's going to be automatically styled like that. So I'm doing a lot of the same stuff over again. So creating that bulleted list, creating that callout box, and then again going back, kind of deleting some of this filler stuff, and yay. I have a brand new page. It doesn't have a title. It has a section with a heading and a bulleted list and a callout box, and I can fill in all of this later. Now go back to the main page where you can see both the button and the page. We need to combine them. So how do we do that? If you click on this little gray portion here, you get this configure sprocket. Click on that, and it basically opens it up exactly to where it was, and then drag this in here. You can delete this blank space, and awesome. Now our new page button contains the new page that we just defined. Click on close again, and now we can see this in action. Click on add a new page, and wow, look, I've got a new page with a new heading and some new info and a new summary. And if I go back to the main page, I see that page. And again, just like before, I can add as many of these pages as I want. If I click this again, I can create another new page with another heading and more stuff and even more stuff. Great. Now, the final thing is basically combining the first two things that we did. I want to be able to create a new page that has a button on it to add a new section. So to do that, you basically need to create something that will generate the new page, which thankfully we've already done. We already have that here. This nifty little button already creates a new page. All we're going to do is edit the template for that page. To do that, again, we're going to go into the configuration settings. We're going to click on this template page. And at the bottom of it, I'm just going to add a new template button. And it's going to be exactly like the very first template button that I did at the beginning of this tutorial. So I will add a header, I will add a div, I will add a bulleted list, and then I will add a callout box. And then I will delete this filler text. All right, and close, and yay. I have a new section. Now let's see all of this in action. Since I edited the template, that automatically edits this button. So now whenever I hit this button now, any new page will have that new section button at the bottom of it. So let's see it in action. Clicking add a new page, and hey, I got a new page. And I can put a new heading, and new info, and a new summary. I can add a new section. More stuff. More stuff. I can't type. And then blah, blah. I would add another blah, but I probably would mess it up and have a typo again. And I can add even more sections. Again, just like before, I can add as many of these sections as I want now, just like I can add as many of these pages as I want. And they will all appear on this parent page, and they will all be styled exactly like this. So that simplifies things. I no longer have to go through the process of redesigning a page from scratch. I can just use a template. And thankfully, Notion lets me create my own templates, and as a result, I just have to click a button, and that gets it to work. So, please share any of your Notion tips in the comments, and if you notice that I did anything wrong, please let me know. Always down to learn. Have a great day.